Hey guys, Drew here, back with another video, and welcome to another episode of Regiment Rewind, where I discuss how the Newfoundland Regiment have been doing as of late. In this game, the Regiment win 6-4 over the Halifax Mooseheads. What an unbelievable hockey game. All in all, just Regiment are a third period team. I've said it before. I've said it many times in this series this year that the Regiment, I don't know what said in that locker room during the second intermission, but when that third comes, they just put all wheels on, all pressure comes in, and they are able to find a way every time and get the job done. We saw it last weekend versus Moncton. They were pretty brutal in those first two periods, and then when that third came, it just went all wheels down in the Regiment's offensive zone. They've had many other games like this, Drummondville as well. I remember that one game, and I'm sure I'm blanking on something else because they're the comeback kings, you may want to say. The Regiment, they know how to come back. I feel like 3-0 is like their version of 3-1, where it's the worst lead in hockey. Anyways, we're going to talk about this game, but before we do, let's talk about the goals. Dawson Sharkey opened up scoring for the Regiment to tie the game at 1 apiece, his 32nd of the season. Good to see Sharkey getting one here, as also no power play goals for the Regiment in this game. So it's pretty cool to see that the guys were able to get all those goals at even strengths. Maddox Marmela got one as well, his 11th of the season. This one was a very interesting goal. I think it was Gauguin who took the shot. It redirected off the back of behind the net and hit the boards, and then went right out to Marmaduke. He had a wide open net, and he had a pretty easy goal there. And the Marmaduke is able to get one for the Regiment. And then Emile Perron gets one, his 5th of the season in his final QMJHL regular season game. It's good to see Perron getting one. I mean, been a really important piece to this Newfoundland Regiment squad this year, and to see him get one there, it was a weird bounce in front, but he's able to get it, and I believe that made this game a 4-3 game. So the Regiment were down 1, and honestly, I was kind of hoping they were going to come back. I didn't know if they were or not, but Maddox, Marmaluke, what a feed by Alexei Michaud. Marmaluke, in his one-timer position, just rips the thing, and it beats Circa and finds the back of the net to tie the game up at 4 apiece. Marmaluke, what a cellia as well. But all hats off to Alexei Michaud, who just absolutely absurd pass. If you haven't watched the highlights, it's on the QMJHL YouTube channel. He just threw the thing at him out when there was so much players on him, and Marmaluke is able to get one. But wait, we're not done yet. With 1 minute left, there wasn't much time left. I remember hearing Batson saying last minute play in the third period, and I'd say about 10 seconds later, Rousseau coughs up a puck, and down the other way comes Tyson Gauguin. Gauguin is kind of a 3-on-2 rush, and he's on the left side, and you know how he's right-handed. He scoops a backhand in on Circa. Could have been an easy real save, but it goes through the 5-hole, and he scores. And I was just in shock. Like I didn't expect it. I thought it was going to OT, and maybe the Regiment win there. But yeah, just absolutely amazing. Gauguin, it doesn't even sell you too hard. I think he's more shocked than he is like happy that he scored. Like he was more so shocked. But then also with 2.6 seconds left, Dawson Sharkey gets the empty netter, his 33rd of the season, and Sharkey coming up with a 2-goal game as well. So and also after that goal, we had a bit of a rough stuff situation as Blake Pilgrim Edwards and Sean Carrier kind of just wrestled each other down to the ice. Carrier gave Pilgrim Edwards a bit of a whack on the back of his leg, and Pilgrim Edwards kind of just jumped him, and that's how it went. Antoine Prue was in net for this game, and he didn't play good. Last night's game was a reason why I'm forever grateful that we have Louis Antoine Deneau, because Antoine Prue looked terrified back there. An 8.75 save percentage for him. He did kind of bail us out there in that third period, but in that first and second period, like every time the Mooseheads would take a shot, he'd get down. But when he would, it would look like an awkward save. So I don't know. This may have been Antoine Prou's last game as a regiment, just off the fact that he's going to Clarkson University next year. And yeah, so best of luck to Prue in Clarkson. I hope you do very, very good. And his regiment tenure wasn't too great, but I mean, it's all you can ask for a backup goaltender. As the regiment are going to play who, I wonder, in that first round. We're going to talk about that in a sec. But yeah, the Mooseheads were just all over the regiment in those first and second periods. They were just when the puck dropped, like honestly, and I know that it was the final game of the season. Regiment really had nothing to play for. But I guess in that second intermission, Gorge just said, go out there and have fun, especially to the graduates. And if you don't know who those are, it's Justin LaRose, Blake Pilgrim Edwards, and Emile Perron. And I guess he just said, have a bit of fun out there and in that third period, which they did. And they were able to climb all the way back and win the game. Nick Sirka had a really good game for the Mooseheads. I know letting in 5 goals isn't too ideal. But like there were some saves he made where it was just highlight reel material. Last night or the night before, he wasn't really as good as he was yesterday. So I guess he's a pretty good goaltender then. I don't really know. His stats aren't that great. But anyway, the regiment are able to pot in 5 on him and 6, including the empty netter. But yeah, the regiment are going to be playing the Cape Breton Eagles in round 1. And that will be starting on Thursday. So I'll be having a series preview coming up this week, talking about the regiment and the Eagles and what I think that series, how long that can go. Let's just say I think the regiment are going to do pretty good, where we struggled with Cape Breton at the start of the year, but as the year went by, we kind of figured out their gameplay and we're able to get the job done against them. So I hope it's a good series. Hopefully, a lot of hits, a lot of goals, and yeah. So that does it for Regiment Rewind regular season. So we're not done yet. We're going to be doing playoff coverage coming up. That episode will probably come out on Friday, depending if like the game's crazy on Thursday and I want to get it out that night. But I mean, thank you guys for all the views, all the likes and stuff this year, because it really means a lot to me. And I really did enjoy this year. Getting to cover the regiment was pretty fun, and I can't wait to continue that into the playoffs. And hopefully the regiment are able to go a little far. I hope they can at least get one round win in against a team like Cape Breton. Like it does feel like that can happen. But only time can tell what happens in that series. But until the series preview, I promise I will get that out sometime this week. But until the series preview, that is it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do like this video, you can subscribe if you really liked it. We're on the road to 400 subscribers, so if you can hit that subscribe button down below, I would truly appreciate it. Also wanted to mention, it's the title of this video. The Newfoundland Regiment fans have broke the record for the most highest average attendance in a team's first season, defeating over the Quebec Rampart. So let's just say we have the best fans in the QMJHL. We're going to say that as well. So I'm Drew, the Hockey Guy, signing off. That's it for today's video, guys, and I'll talk to you all again soon.